Champions League quarterfinals start today. It's different, of course, because of what has happened with the pandemic, and they're one off right now, which is much different, being played in the bubble of Lisbon, which also is a little bit different. We all know that it makes a difference when we look and analyze some teams around the world in the big competitions. Some are better in one-off matches because perhaps they have incredible players that can make a difference in that one game. Some are maybe better over the two legs and managing that little bit with the away goals and all that. I don't want to go deep into that, and I don't want to analyze every match, although I'll probably hit on most of them. But what strikes me is that it is incredibly important to some big-time individuals as it is for big-time teams. When you start with the individuals, you can't get past the only two teams left in the competitions that have won the Champions League, and that, of course, is Bayern Munich and Barcelona. And the two players that I think, when we look at it, the winning team, I think is going to decide the best player in the world. I know we don't have officially Ballon d'Or this year, but at least we can talk about it. And that's, of course, Lionel Messi and Robert Lewandowski. And stop right there. Look, everybody knows how I feel about Leo Messi, but this is not about the most talented and most popular. We all know that he's the king of kings and he's the GOAT, but Robert Lewandowski there's nothing he can do about that other than perform the way he has over the years, but in particular in this season in the Champions League and once against in Bundesliga. Season's been incredible, and if Bayern Munich were to win this and Lewandowski on top of it scoring another goal, right there, that's enough for me. Even I would say if Bayern Munich don't win it in the end, because we often kind of say, well, who's won what? Well, so when you talk about individuals, for Leo Messi, this would be the first season without any trophies. And remember, let's not be hypocrites here, because you can look what he's done, how many goals he scored, and some will say we can decide on that. But remember when there was a thin line, small margins between Leo Messi and Ronaldo in the past when they were winning back and forth, we did bring, which trophies and how many they've won. So I think here, obviously Barcelona wouldn't have won it. Bayern Munich would still be in a position to at least win the Champions League, but of course, they've won enough in Germany. So I think this is very interesting, and I think we have to take it seriously because it's unfair to Lewandowski, as biased as I get a little bit, being Polish-born. But I think he deserves the accolades right now, so that's going to be interesting. Other individuals, of course, it'll be Neymar. He was trying to escape the massive shadow of Leo Messi when he left for Paris Saint-Germain. And when you look at this, Atalanta are a great team, but we will find out how good or great of a player is Neymar, because the stage is his. Especially that he's going to have to carry this team a little bit. Mbappe may play, but a little bit. I don't think if you will. Verratti, who's an unbelievable miss. We saw him in League Cup in France against Saint-Etienne. Superb player. And Di Maria, another player that will not be available for this game, and he's been tremendous for Paris Saint-Germain. So when you look at that, you say to yourself, well, and of course no Edison Cavani as well, so you look at him and you say to yourself, well, this is Neymar's stage. I mean, he's got to get Paris Saint-Germain over the line, at the very least, against Atalanta. So certainly some of these key players have a chance to stake a claim to their greatness in so many ways. In terms of teams, that's obvious as well. It's a one-off. If you look at Manchester City, where certainly their rich owners will say to themselves, not only do you need to get through Lyonnais, but now, this is a great opportunity for them. And if I look at Manchester City right now, they're in position to do that. It's one-off, which a team like Manchester City would prefer, I think, because I think you can deal with Manchester City over the course of two legs a little bit easier. Anyway, Paris Saint-Germain, another chic who has a big expectation, I suppose, for that team. And if not now, when? Thomas Tuchel, I think, has done a good job. I've mentioned already some of the key players against Atalanta that are going to be missed. So when I look at this, I look at teams who are tremendously talented, and they have this unique opportunity, I think, because, at the end of the day, if you look at the three massive teams, or if you look at Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain, well, hey, let's not forget Atleti, because we've talked about teams and an opportunity. For Diego Simeone, what an incredible opportunity, and perhaps the very, very last. in his career. I don't know how long he can keep doing this, but obviously Diego Simeone and Atleti have lost in 2 finals. It was a total rebuild. When you think about the back four that they totally changed, no Juan Fran, Felipe Luis, Luca Hernandez is gone, Diego Godin is gone, Trippier comes in, Lodi comes in, Savic, no problem. Down the middle, as we've said, Rodri, right in the spine of the team, he's gone from that team, and even Griezmann, who was important. So he's replaced that almost immediately. And you'd like to think that they're going to be a difficult team to beat, and they have to think to themselves that this is a unique and, once again, maybe last opportunity to win this league. So much at stake. Atalanta, of course, the Cinderella story of it all. Look, I think Josip Ilicic not being available, that's a big loss. I mean, if you just think to the last game against Valencia, 4 goals in 1 game, and the other leg he scored as well. I think they've dealt without him well in the past few weeks since the restart, of course, in Serie A. But this is a little bit different. Yes, Zapata, we all know about his strengths. Papu Gomez, of course, is going to pull the strings. And you have Luis Muriel, who comes off the bench and scores at will against everybody. So again, individual stories as always. But when I look at this, almost all teams have some sort of even a small chance of maybe winning this in a one-off situation without the crowds at neutral grounds as well. So no excuses, same situation for everybody. So again, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be tremendous, really, because I am going to be looking at the likes of Leo Messi, Robert Lewandowski. We'll find out a lot about them. And Neymar in particular, as well as teams like Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich, who are all expected and have the platform to win the Champions League in a different way.